Gold closes below $2,000 amid concerns over ongoing interest rate hikes. Investors predict that the US dollar will decline due to interest rates not being priced correctly. 87% of surveyed investors predict interest rates will fall to 3% or lower. The yen or yuan is seen as the cause of the decline in the value of the dollar. Most investors predict that the dollar will lose value, accounting for less than half of global reserves in the next 10 years. The risk of a debt crisis is high, and the market may react similarly to 2011. Syria demands U.S. compensation for illegal oil exports. Syria demands that the U.S. cease illegal oil exports and compensate for economic losses. Syria calls on the international community to prevent the plundering of natural resources by the U.S. and their proxy military forces. Some large batches of Syrian oil have been transferred to Iraq and Turkey since April. Syria demands that the U.S. stop supporting terrorist and separatist groups and withdraw its troops from the country. Syria's losses in the oil sector are estimated at $107.1 billion by the end of 2022. Russian Prime Minister Medvedev warns that Russia will scrap grain deal if G7 bans exports. If the G7 bans exports to Russia, Moscow will scrap the Black Sea grain deal. Medvedev warns that the G7 countries will have to accept a reciprocal ban on imports and lose many essential things. On Sunday, the G7 called for the extension, full implementation and expansion of the deal to export Ukrainian grain through the Black Sea. Russia seizes 2 more areas in western Bakhmut in 24 hours. The Russian attack group has taken control of 2 more areas in Bakhmut, according to Russian Defense Ministry spokesman Igor Konashenkov. The 14-month battle has nearly completely destroyed the city of Bakhmut. Russia has claimed that if it takes Bakhmut, it will penetrate further into eastern Ukraine. Ukraine believes that the Bakhmut battle is causing Russia to lose some of its top soldiers. Both sides are suffering heavy losses. Number of Amazon shareholder proposals reaches record for second year in a row. Amazon is facing 18 proposals from ESG shareholders, including demands to change the CEO's compensation package, audit technology, and report on animal welfare standards. Tulipshare is pushing for a vote to require Amazon to report on warehouse safety. Amazon is investing $550 million in safety initiatives, and Arjun Capital's proposal regarding racial and gender pay disparity has been screened and put up for a vote.